Welcome to the Collegian Report. I'm Annie Witt. Election day is over, and here are the results of some of the measures we first told you about last week. These results are the most current as of the recording of this newscast. Measure 28 would have prohibited the state from collecting taxes on anything sold for human consumption. This would not include alcohol, tobacco, and prepared food. The measure failed with around 70% of votes against. Measure 29 would have made it legal for anyone over 21 years old to possess, grow, purchase, and consume marijuana. The measure failed in a tight race with just over the majority of votes against. Amendment G would have enshrined the right to abortion in South Dakota Constitution and supersede a 2005 state trigger law that took effect when Roe v. Wade was overturned. The amendment failed with roughly 60% of votes against. Amendment H would have established top two primaries for governor, Congress, and state legislative and county races, then having parties hold separate primary contests. The amendment failed with over 60% of votes against. For more details and updates on all election results, go to sdnewswatch.org. Last Thursday, FFA members from Minnesota and South Dakota spent the day on campus competing in the Jackrabbit Invite. The contest is hosted annually by the Ag Ed and FFA Alumni Club to give high school and junior high students a chance to practice their leadership development events before their state competitions. Some of these events included prepared public speaking, ag sales, parliamentary procedure, and ag issues. SDSU students help by coordinating and serving as judges for the various events. Both the men and women's cross-country teams are the Summit League champions. The races took place at the Bluffs Golf Course in Vermilion last weekend. It is the 9th consecutive time the men have won the championship and the 13th time in the past 16 years. The women's championship marked the 3rd time in the past 5 years the team has won. Several runners earned all conference recognitions. Both teams will compete in the NCAA Regional in 2 weeks. For more on this story, go to sdsucollegian.com. The Jacks volleyball team still remains undefeated after beating Omaha 3-1. They will take on St. Thomas tonight at 7 p.m. and NDSU on Saturday at 1 p.m., with both games taking place in Brookings. For more details on the Jacks athletic teams, visit the sdsucollegian.com. That's all for the Collegian Report this week. I'm Annie Witt.